All right, welcome back.
Hello. Arin has a grievance. Arin has some grievances.
So I posted on Twitter a little while ago because I had saw a really good fan art, as is very, like, common, actually, like, so much good fan art.
Yep.
But, anyway.
You guys are amazing.
I saw a really good fan art where, like, everyone was lined up, all the Game Grumps cast, and, Dan was, like a foot taller than I was. And then I was, like, pretty much the same height as everyone else. And, like, whatever, but, like, for some reason, it really bothers me.
Right.
And I'm trying to figure out why, because I'm like, oh, that seems like some kind of, like, weird emotional issue I should work out.
Arin and I are the same height, by the way.
We're both 6'2".
Very close.
People have said it's the hair that does it. But
it
honestly,
might be my bean Polish nature.
Well, yeah, so the other argument that is the only one that I get is, as an artist, contrast is important.
Mm-hmm.
And so you being a tall, skinny guy, it makes sense that being that I am actually more stout in person.
Right.
I am fatter, as they say.
Who says that?
It makes sense that I would also be shorter, just based on, like, good contrast between characters.
Right.
But the thing about that is, that even though I get it, I always thought it was cool that we're both, like, really tall. Like, as a duo, you know? Like, I don't know, that was always, like, really appealing to me, is like, oh yeah, we're the tall guys duo, like, yeah, fucking, we're both the same height, fucking huge.
And
That's
yet,
cool.
when most people meet me, like, one of the first things they say is like, whoa, you're tall. Like, they for some reason, like, it might be because, like, my voice is higher pitched than yours, but, like, they think I'm smaller than you.
But also they think you're smaller than me?
Yeah, but I mean, just not in the fan art, just, like, by people who I guess, like, hear the audio.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I've heard people say that I come off as a short person.
What does that mean?
I know, exactly. It's like, well, that's even more offensive. The other thing that... the other thing that's just, like, weirdly bothersome about it, that really has nothing to do with it in general, is when I made that tweet, right? All I said was that I don't know why it bothers me. And then everybody came back with, well, it's because of this. Of why people draw me like that.
Right.
But that's not what I asked. Or said. You know what I mean?
Right.
All I said was, it bothers me. For some reason.
And it sure does bother you. This is like day 3 of this. My gosh.
Well, it's not day 3. I've thought about it a long time. But like I said, I get it. I get it that it's stupid that it bothers me.
No, hey.
But it does, and I want to figure out why.
Right.
I wanna, like, look inside myself and figure it out.
I don't know the answer. Because I mean, like...
I've never had an insecurity about my height.
Right. Why would you? You're fucking 6'2".
Well, right. But I also have never had, like, pride about it, either.
Right.
It was never like, oh yeah, well, I'm a tall guy. there are times where it's, like, annoying. And it like, on airplanes.
Maybe it's just that after, you know, how many years of, like, being known by the community, like, and in, like, endless pictures and internet posts and everything like that, you just want people to be like, all right, I get it, he's this guy, you know, and not, like...
That's clever.
Not, I don't know what the word would be, but just, like, not misconstrue how you look at this point.
You mean, like, I'm expecting people to have, like, an established view of what I look like?
You just want to be represented the way you actually are, and the way, like, like, that is undeniable from all these years of,
right,
you know, putting yourself out there.
But I've never... When people come up to me and they're like, oh wow, I didn't know how tall you were, that doesn't bother me.
Right.
Right? It's just like maybe it's like the permanence of the fan art.
Yeah,
where it's like, we're like, it's at the point where when we get art made from artists, it's usually, we get it from fan artists. We don't go out and hire, like, a firm or, like, go on, like a freelancing place. Like, we hire fans and we pay them, like, really fairly. So,
right.
Like as if we went out and got, like, a freelancer or whatever, right? So I guess maybe, like, the idea that there are fan artists out there that are drawing a representation of me that's not me. But that's not, that doesn't, because there are drawings where it's like, that's not me, but I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know either. But man, like, you brought it up, and I was like, oh yeah, it's kind of funny. And then like you brought it up again, and I was like, wow, yeah. And then like you brought it up a third time, and I was like, holy shit, Arin. Well, way to go! You beat this level.
Woo!
Proud of you for that.
Because if I was actually shorter than you, it wouldn't. I don't think it would bother me.
No, of course not. It's the inaccuracy of it that I think bothers you. 7-7 Planet Hostile. Whoa, that one looks crazy.
Because there was oh, we did it, yay. So we did so we there was a time in my life when I was like really insecure during Game Grumps with you.
Really?
I was like really jealous of you, right?
No shit.
Because I was like, oh, he's like so much funnier and cooler than I am, and like
That's
fuck.
so fucking accurate. No, I'm just kidding. That's
like
so weird though.
It like really bothered me, and for a while, I grew to like secretly resent you a little bit.
Wow, that's so weird.
But it's not the case anymore.
Of course not.
Like at all. And
I am in no way cooler than you.
I like was like, is that it? But it's not. It can't be that because I'm totally over that.
Right.
So I don't know like what it could be.
Huh.
If there's any fucking psych majors out there, not goddamn armchair psychologists.
Yeah.
I'm talking real deal with fucking PhDs and shit.
Fucking, 20,000 hands just hit the keyboard.
What do you think that could be?
I know.
Because is it an insecurity? Because I don't feel
Well, I mean, like,
insecure.
your height is tied directly into your masculinity,
Is
Like,
it?
It's like dick size, It's like...
But I don't feel... maybe. You might be right about that. And that seems pretty obvious, right? So
Right.
why...
I mean,
Why would that be such a revelation for me?
the simplest answer is usually the best.
Yeah.